Darling. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome back. This is Dr. Fred tonight. My name is the Eagle himself, Dr. Fred. Already, I can see the songs to herself. She's ready. But before we welcome her into the show, I want us to get on the street. So what are these? I think this is what you had for us. Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, my good people? Your boy, what are this? Ya Luanda above what is mine. Na leo tuko hapa streets ya Nairobi ndani ya CBD. Tunauliza maswali tu. Mwenda tenzi?
Hapo siwezi kudanganya, hapo nika sijajua kwa.
Nimesahau bana. Unajua nilitoka shule kitambo.
Okay. Marejeo ngamani.
Mwenda tenzi nao.
We. Ati mwenda?
Si ni methali tu. Mwenda tenzi nao.
Siji. Ajikoi siji.
Sasa hii ni methali tu. Mwenda tenzi na omo.
Marejeo ngamani.
Aya, mwenda tenzi na omo.
Ajue kufua.
All right, and I think the most ironical thing about that question is the person asking the medali is actually Luo, and clearly we know Luo is Swahili, ain't got nothing. Mwenda tenzi na omo marejeo ngamani. Hilo ndo swali, hilo ndo jibu sahihi kwa medali hiyo, right? Na wiki lijalo pia tutauliza chamkufu mwana huu. Jenzi unajua mmeharibu medali.
Wewe kuna jenzi aliuliza. Mmoja alikuwa anaandika hii mso omo. Jana tu omo.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it, please. This amazing lady, we knew her as part of the trio that brought you hit song after hit song after hit song, right? And one thing I always loved about them, even from back in the days, is how different and how uniquely their voices stood out. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own ladies, and today she's here on her own. And of course, we'll be asking a lot of questions. And I have a very vested interest in the questions I'll be asking, not only on your behalf as a fan, but even on behalf of me. Where the hell did they go without a warning? At least guys tell us, guys, we are done, bye-bye, we are leaving. You need to know why? Ladies and gentlemen, part of the Elani trio, ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate Maureen. Oh my God, you have fulfilled his dreams.
Oh, have I?
Unajua hajaitoka hapo?
Oh.
Kutoka nje hapo? Hata ukujali kuhusu miguu?
Today is the day.
Ukujali kuhusu miguu?
In short.
Tu ya mgeni.
Wacha.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Maureen, welcome on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
First things first, I have missed you guys so much.
We have missed you also. I have missed you most.
Look at you. And you're still glowing and the dimples are out. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Update. Since the last time we met, now I'm a father of 3.
Hey.
Yeah, but still
well
single.
Done. Well done still. I hope you
I
are
see
happy.
what you wanted to
Well done.
Where have you guys been before we get to you?
Oh, you know, life is a series of chapters.
All right.
And sometimes you just have to do different things. So we sang, and that was a beautiful time, and it was a wonderful chapter. And then COVID hit, and it teaches you that you need to open new books and new chapters.
Oh my goodness, you went into business.
And we just all went into different things. I've been in film now, I've been online, I've been doing lots of things, and I think now the chapter has said it is time to return to where the book really was supposed to be going.
Clearly. But you guys didn't even give us a warning.
Well,
We just woke up one day and I'm seeing Bryce posting his own things, one boy is posting her own things, and I'm like, you guys didn't even tell us that.
but you know, the thing is, Elani is still very much alive. We are together, we love each other, we speak all the time. It's just that at this moment and in this season, we're not performing together.
All right.
And that's okay, and maybe one day we will. And I'm ready for that.
Come on.
Maybe soon.
Do you still have a WhatsApp group that is active?
Yes, we do.
And you guys, I'm sure your WhatsApp group is full of
We do.
TBTs. Guys remember, guys remember,
No,
guys
it's full of stories of now also, you know. There are things, because we're developing so much. We met when we were 18 years old.
What,
So
you guys were young?
imagine, yeah. So imagine a person who you build your whole life and career with from 18 until 30s. You can't let that person go. That person is your human being, it's family.
True.
You know, so it's never a space where we are not speaking or not working. They're my family. We will keep in contact all the time. You know, I hope one day when I have 3 children, it's like Auntie Wambo will come and take care of them. You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me ask, who is the most bubbliest of the group?
Oh, I think we have seasons. I think it shifts.
Well, I used to find our boy a little bit serious most of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Or maybe that was just her interview persona, because
Really?
I tell you.
With me? Whatever you are, that is very unfair, by the way. Should have
Like, what kind of a boy?
Hey.
You are stressing people.
Yeah, my fellow Wakili, why would you even do that to me? My goodness. So it depended with the energy that.
Yes, of the time. We'd find, of course, Brian. You know, Brian will have the energy of, there's
he's the dude in the group.
Yeah. So he had that. One boy is actually a very, very bubbly person. I'm surprised that the answer, that what you received was serious.
Yeah.
She cracks us up all the time. She's
Are you serious?
Hilarious.
Who writes most of the songs?
So Brian was always the main songwriter.
All right.
Well, he started the concept of a song. So he'd come in with a dream and a concept and say, I want to write a song about X, Y, Z, and I have maybe this chorus or this verse and this chorus. So he'd start there. And then it sort of builds. You know, you have a jam session. By the time you're in year 2, 3, you've understood the flow of how you guys are. And then we most of the time would write our own verses because you're expressing yourself. You know.
How long would it take you to write a verse?
It can take anything from 3 minutes to years of Weneke. It can take years. You know, there are people who have, like, even I have songs that have like got to about half, and you just can't. You can't continue.
So what would be the inspiration or the best style to write? Like, you know what, me wamkasa tisa asubuhi. This is when I feel like my creative juice is fresh, and this is when I can go down on the lyrics.
For very many artists, it's at night, only because of the peace of it. You know, you're not being called, you're not in the midst of, you don't have to be driving to wherever, and there's a meeting at this time and whatever. So for many, many artists, I'm sure a lot of people will tell you, usiku wa manane kabisa. That's when most writing happens. For me, or how Elani was working as well, but also for how I am writing in my own process, is you set time aside. There's a songwriting day or a songwriting section of the day, you know.
Doesn't it feel a little bit too planned, especially for creativity?
But it's a job. It's a job. But you know, you set it up, and it's a day that is a vibe day full of your people and your friends and guitarists, and it's jam sessions. So imagine what I'm calling a songwriting session, and it sounds very serious, but in reality, it's 5 friends jamming to music, you know. So it's such a nice space for creative.
Most memorable moment of the crew.
Oh. We had a show at Impala Grounds.
On Gong Road.
On Gong Road. I will never forget that show. Oh, the whole show is very impactful to me, but immediately after, when I think you sit in the reality of what you've done, you know, of what you've created, and that these people came, and that we finished the show, and we did our 4 outfit changes, and we did this it's dramatic. It was a very dramatic show. And
Hell was I, my God.
did you not come? It was wonderful.
I must have been out of the country.
But it was such a feat of like just all the hard work that we had done since Elani started culminated in that moment for us. And it was really the moment where we realized, and of course we had success before, you know, even to pull off a show like that, you have success before.
Sure.
But it was the first time we had headlined our own show produced by ourselves, and it came out that way, you know? And I think that was it was just the first touch of, yeah, we can, I mean, I know we're doing this thing, but we can do this thing.
Look at us.
You know, yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten your lyrics on stage?
Many times, all the time.
You?
All the time.
No. You, the
Let me
three
tell
of them always look too smart to ever. If there's a crew that I knew, when I looked at it, because I remember the first time we ever sat together.
Yeah.
Was I think it's almost 10 years ago. We were live on Lillian Mully's show.
Yes.
On Citizen. That was the first time ever. I'll never forget.
That's true.
It's almost 10 because I know my second born wasn't born yet at that time.
Yeah.
So I know it roughly 11 years back.
That's crazy.
And we had such a good time. But I know, and please don't tell, and I hope she's not watching the show. Hey, relax, cool down.
All I got to hear what to tell us.
Man, I looked at one boy the whole time. I was like, what? This woman is beauty all over. Then I was like, forget about it.
She is very beautiful.
I hope she doesn't watch this. I'm an old man.
Oh boy, you meskia.
Don't focus on that one, boy. It was a blooper. And you guys always looked very structured in everything you do, very eloquent, calm. When all other groups are coming up with the high energy,
I see.
It's Elani.
Yeah.
The crowd is like, yeah, but you guys are like, hi.
No.
Yeah. So I would imagine you guys forgetting your lyrics, especially you, though.
I think, you know, also at the end of the day, like a show is a show, you're so excited. You're so excited. There's and keep in mind, like there's so many things going on during a show. You'd think it's only the performance, but you've connected with someone in the crowd, someone is crying, someone else is fighting. You know, you're looking at, you're watching so many things happening. There's a fight, maybe your monitor is off, the drum has, I don't know what, something has, there's always, the thing about performances is there's really, at almost all times, something not quite right, but you're marching through it,
Let's
you know?
get through it.
So lyrics sometimes just, you
Which
forget.
song was that?
Now, lucky us, our songs were so popular and so sing-along that the trick, let me tell you the trick. Let me just tell you the trick.
No.
And many artists do this.
No, don't do that.
Let me just tell you. When you see an artist singing, and then they just turn the mic, and they're like, niimbie sasa. Like, I bet you money. Some people have forgot the lyrics. You just turn the mic around. They're like, sing. And then they remind you. You're like, yeah.
At least I know in church that's a trick.
Yeah.
Like, you forget the lyrics, like, let's just get into the spirit.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel the Holy Spirit is speaking to me.
Or if you've ever had an artist singing and then in the middle they go, break it down, let's break it, like, stop, let's break it down. Or like change how the band is playing. What am I saying? They forgot.
Let's moving away from Melanie. Let's now come to Maureen. And I just saw you because I haven't seen you in a long time, and you look amazing.
Thank you.
And you went through a whole weight loss journey.
I did.
How was it?
It was just, I think at some point you have to realize that no one is coming to save you and you need to take care of yourself. And life is life, and you can't be sitting in spaces where you don't feel 100%. If you don't feel like yourself, you don't feel like you're healthy enough, active enough, just take it into your own hands, right?
Yeah.
So I've been very open with the fact that like I've been struggling with weight over a period of time. And it's been up and down. And if anyone has known Elani for a season of time, they've known that it's been up and down.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, if we just are a bit more consistent truly choose this as a goal and a path, what will happen, you know? And so you start, and it's very basic things that you're taught about diet and exercise, and you just keep to your diet and exercise. And
was it a self-convicting decision, or it was also based on what people were telling you and you're like, hey, by the way, guys are telling me about my weight?
No, so no one would ever tell me. You know, it's also a bit of a taboo topic to,
Yeah.
no, like for people to say it, especially when someone is a bit heavier, you don't want to also make them feel
sensitive,
you know, make them feel any type of way. So people wouldn't necessarily say it, but you catch yourself, you know, you're walking somewhere and you catch yourself in a window, or you catch yourself in a mirror.
And they're like,
no, Kwanzaa, you're even wondering, oh my,
it's-
you know, you're like,
okay.
you know.
I don't like that person. I don't.
You know, and so for me at least, especially being public facing, because we're in the public eye.
True.
Now, what people will not say to you to your face, they will say to you online. You know?
Did you ever get into probably
yes.
tears or something?
Yes, I mean, especially when it's something you're already struggling with, then for someone to say something, sometime, and it wasn't often, to be fair, it wasn't often, but that's also the sad thing about how we are as individuals. You'll get 999 wonderful comments.
But it's that one.
It's
I'm
the
looking
one,
for.
you know, and the one that makes you feel like, like
So it
everyone.
you feel like it validates you, but more in a negative way.
Exactly, and it's validating the thing that you're telling yourself every day, because you tell yourself that thing every day. So to hear someone, then you're like, yeah, it's true, you know, and everyone can see it. And so I think for me, it was a bit of a mind shift as well. I had to like really sit, and when you're asking if it was purposeful, it was very purposeful because it's mental as well. It's not that just that you wake up in the morning and choose to eat differently. It doesn't work like that. So it's been a process, and I've understood the many times that I've slipped up before, and I'm like, this one, we're doing it with a lot more purpose.
It's all the way.
Yeah.
Chakula gani ilikuwa inakusumbua hivyo?
Nini yo chakula gani?
you
Zote,
know.
please. Zote.
Oh
But
my
I've really-
God, kuku.
No, you know, I was such a sweet tooth.
Really?
I still am.
Chocolates and everything.
Such a sweet tooth. But not even to say that was the only thing, but it was just also all around very unhealthy habits. And if you really think about it, if you want to be not only just smaller, but for longevity also, I want to still be able to run in my 60s and 70s and feel healthy and well, and I want to age well. I want to look young for long. You know, I don't know if that's vain to say. I want to look young
No,
for a
it's
long
very
time.
much allowed. I mean, Avril was here an episode back, 2 episodes back, and she's turning 40. And you could still see the comment section were crazy. Guys are like, no, but I still want her. I still have a crush on her.
She's beautiful, stunning.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and
I don't even think you have changed a bit as well.
really?
Over the years, I mean, we've known each other for how long. I don't think
Hey,
you've changed a bit.
I receive.
Madam, look at you. The dimples are growing deeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, it was chakula yote. Where later?
I'm telling you, but really, it was just more that the habits are bad. If your habits are bad, then it'll show, right? And the things that you do, I think it was a podcast that I was listening to, and it really said the things that you do in the dark will show up in the light. A lack of discipline will show. A lack of consistency will show. You know, dishonesty will show. It's not, people underestimate how clearly other people can see you, you know? So
That's deep.
So I think for me, it was just the choice of, and for me, not for you. So also, it's such a nice thing that I managed to do it in a space when I was not really being looked at every day. You know, I'm not.
So it was just
It
self-monitoring.
was just, like, let me just do this in a way that's for me and for my health and for my wellness, and I feel better than I felt in years.
So how much did you shed?
Oh, wow. In between, like up and down, like over time, it's in the 20s, you know.
Hell!
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you wake up one day, you look at yourself in the mirror like, wow,
Yeah.
Maureen, look at you.
Sometimes.
How did you feel? How do you feel? Because I mean, trust me, you're looking amazing.
Thank you. It's more, again, I think because of why I did it, you know, because I did it for the, you know, sometimes people don't also speak about the things like that when you're overweight, your knees hurt, your ankles hurt. They're things, no, they're real things. You know, you
Well,
laugh.
Maureen, look at me. I mean, you've known me this size over the years. I wouldn't relate.
You laugh at it, but there's someone who understands. She's like, yeah, my knee. I get it's like there are also other things. It's not just visual. You feel, you know, there's a way that you, at least let me not even say, you know, that I was feeling, especially on stage, that also you have to wear different things. You don't want to wear specific clothing. A stylist has come and given me a beautiful dress, but because it's just a little too short for my comfort, I don't want to wear that. Now I have to, you know what I mean?
I get you.
So there were so many ways in which I was not living my life fully. And I'm like, enough. Enough.
We need to tell each other the truth.
Yeah,
This is it.
enough. Yeah, and so that's where it came from. So far, so good, you know?
Look at you.
Yeah.
You guys have maintained one of the most cleanest non-scandalous kind of a career.
Hallelujah.
None of you, I don't think I've ever woken up one day and I hear something about Wambo or
Right.
you or even Brian.
Yeah.
And in this space, because you guys were big at the verge of social media now becoming a big deal.
Right.
That is when it was now coming up. And I think at that time, only Gafla and Mpasho were the most scariest of them all.
Yes.
This is everybody feels like they have a thermos full of tea.
We were discussing that. We were discussing
Yes,
that earlier. Everyone is ready. Everyone is ready. It's crazy.
How did you guys manage that?
I
I'm pretty sure you guys had boyfriends and girlfriends and nobody ever knew.
to be fair. But
to be fair.
No, but one thing is, and Wamboy used to put it so well, that the people who are in our personal lives didn't choose to be in the public.
True.
I didn't, if even my mother, my sister, my brother, they didn't choose it. I chose limelight. It would be so wrong for me to start pulling you from
Join
the
Yaba.
peaceful life you have to come and join me here for everyone to, at least for us. We didn't want to do it. We were very, very, and still am very, very
Protective
of my people and my family and because also at the end of the day, I want to be known for what I do. I want to be known for being good at it. I want to be known, I'm a musician at heart, and that's what I want to be known
In
for.
every right.
And that's why I'm in the public eye, because I want to sing for you guys. It's not because I want us to discuss my mom's finances or my dad. You know what I mean? Like, there's something very personal about that I see playing publicly that I'm like, if I can just keep my people safe,
That's
I'm good.
So you would never post your partner?
I wouldn't, no. They didn't choose it, you know?
So kila mtu akae life yake.
Yeah.
Ndio niko mbele.
Yeah. Live your life. Actually, only recently I've really started posting my mom.
You never used to, how does mom feel about it?
Initially, she was a bit like initially she was a bit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's on TikTok. Every parent is on TikTok right now.
And you know her. Like, you know my mom.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, please say hi to her. Oh mom, how are you? Oh yes.
So you know her, and she's a very like reserved,
laid back,
very laid back lady. So it's so nice to watch her, and I think one of the greatest benefits of aging with your parents is that you get to see them change. And I'm so blessed that both of my parents are here so that I can watch them
Are you a
evolve.
daddy's girl?
I'm a mommy's girl mainly. Only now am I
Weird.
really, my dad and I are really forming a really nice relationship now.
What did you do back in high school?
I don't know. I think I was just a naughty child, I think so.
How many suspensions?
I think none, zero. But they were always called to school because I used to talk badly. I used to talk badly.
Which school was this?
I was in Kianda in high school.
Cool kid.
They didn't enjoy that. You know, you don't talk back in any school. You know. So
well, there's a school in Nyeri that this was like my fourth school at that time, and my parents were told point blank, the boy is extremely smart, but his tongue cannot survive it.
You see. Ulitolewa.
Yeah, so I ended up in my fifth high school, which was in Mwea in Kirinyaga, whereby I had to tell myself, by the way, nigga,
the problem is me.
But issue,
But by the time fifth, it's you. The issue is you. By high school number 5, you're like the other. I might be the problem.
Why do I feel like you're judging me?
No.
I thought we're boys.
No. But you know, every once in a while, you need self-reflection. At some point, you're like,
I was like,
am I the drama? Am I the issue? I can see it.
So what do you think is bonding you up and dad right now?
I think I understand him a lot more. I keep saying there's something that happens when you get to the age that your parents were when they had you.
Exactly.
Then you're like, you had 3 kids, because I'm the last of 3. So when I got to their age, I'm like, you had three kids, a house, educating them, and you are still a nice person. Like, how did you do that? You know. So I look at, and I think also over time and maturity, you learn that these people are just people. You know, my mom is just a girl. My dad is just a guy. Like, you know.
I came to realize one thing the other day. I actually came to realize my dad has trauma.
Yeah, of course.
I thought we only, and actually, Jay-Z, us, we didn't know trauma. Jay-Z is the one who taught us.
Yeah.
We didn't even know suicide. We didn't even know suicide is a solution.
Is it? Solution?
Well, they think it is. You get? They're like, oh, my God, I'm choking alive. As we knew your partner, you wake up the next day.
Right.
Get together, anza kupigana vita ya maisha tena. And I look at me, I'm like, but they dad, budake alidai when, Madaka, they went, oh, yeah.
What did that do to you?
Hey, look at him. Because when I used to, I think at times I was like, Dad is too rough. Now I am that father. Like, yeah, but now I think that it's the same thing. I think now my dad and I are very close because now I've come to understand
Yes.
who he is.
And you get it, and you understand some of the reasons that they did the things they did, things that you could never understand. You're like, oh, that's what you were going through. And especially when you see, like you said, the word trauma wasn't there. You know, that word didn't exist, but trauma existed.
It's trauma, but the word was not as popular.
Exactly, and they didn't even know how to define it. It's just life, just how life is. But when you go through it and realize that these people are just people and they're engaging with things that are changing them, that are hurting them, and they're hurt, but they can't show you because you're the kid. You know? But of course, sometimes it'll bleed. Even you, when you go through something, sometimes at work you'll come and you're not yourself.
There's a time I was not okay, and I think I just, good or bad thing, I just live alone. So I'll just go lock my door, and I'm like, oh, I can't, oh my God, just go. Then I'm like, okay, fine, it's another day, world, I'm getting ready for me, I'm about to fight the second time. So I really do get you. Do you, first of all, get to let them listen to your songs first before you release them?
I do. So this sort of season of my life, I've been very intentional about making sure that like my family is involved in the stuff that I'm doing. Yeah. So I've been like recording music and letting them know and sending snippets and whatever. So they're always the first to hear the stuff that I do.
What does that say?
Let me tell you, one of the best things that happened to me, maybe it was about 3 weeks ago. My parents had a guest over from Rwanda who was staying with them. So of course we'll come as the kids and come and have dinner, or you know, and we're all sitting together. And the last time that he had seen me was 2017, and he said, "Oh, like you know, life has changed, but like at that time you were a musician. What are you doing now?" And I was just about to answer him, and my dad says, "She's a very, very serious musician. In fact, things are about to happen. Like things are about to change." And I was like,
cool down,
wow.
Mr. Manager.
Yeah, first of all, Mr. Manager, calm down, softly. But also, how validating is it that that's such a point of pride? He couldn't even let me speak. Like he was so excited about what it is that I'm doing that he couldn't even let me speak. And I was like, when did this happen? You know?
This happened too.
When did this happen? This is wonderful, you know? And I think it's also the same thing. They change over time and we change over time, and now,
true.
and they start to see this. They witnessed Elani and witnessed how big it got and witnessed what success looks like. And they're like, yeah, if you want to do that again, do that. You know, do it.
Wow.
You know, it's wonderful.
If they were to come to a concert that you, now your own concert now, probably launching your EP and it becomes big and everything, because that's the prayer. Would you let them pay for the entry, or you let them?
Absolutely not. First of all, my mom would probably be already there at soundcheck, like making sure everything is okay. You know, my mom for about a year and a half, 2 years, managed Elani. My mom was Elani's manager for a good, like, I think 2 years.
Was she the same as a manager and the same back at home as a mom?
Yeah, no. She was, like, my mom at work is at work. There's no...
Hey, one boy, hey, come on, Maureen.
Exactly.
Guys, sound check.
Yeah, and she was so protective. Of course, she's motherly and protective of us, but she taught us so much because it was so early on in our career that I think it was one day she had me talking to a client, I think, on the phone. After that phone call, she was like, absolutely not. Like, you know, because I was just like a 22-year-old girl trying to negotiate. So I underquoted. I'm negotiating back and forth. You know, it's just a skill set I've not developed. She said, absolutely not. If that's how, the thing you don't want to do law, to do this. Come, I fix it for you.
Did you also have that conversation about law and...
Yes.
Oh, God. My dad is probably enjoying this show as he's watching, because we had a very big fight about that. I was like, Dad, let me just try this comedy. I was like, you're quitting law to make Kenyans laugh? Right.
But I think for me, my mom particularly said, no problem, by the way, pursue what you want to pursue, but you will have your degree. You'll be able to practice. If you can practice and you choose to do that, whatever, if it doesn't work, you can come back. But I won't let you stop at third year, and then you go and try, and it doesn't work, and now you're coming back, and you can't, you know what I mean? I don't want that. So she said, get the paper. Once you've got your paper, but they sing.
Sing all your heart out.
Sing your heart out. Actually, my graduation gift from my parents was a beautiful guitar that I still have. That was my graduation gift.
We thank God for that.
I'm
man.
telling you. Actually, that's so wonderful. Wow. When I really think about that, that's so wonderful. Wow, that's so nice.
But I think as well. I will share the same kind of feeling between my folks and I. I think my parents are very supportive of me.
Yeah.
To my dad, he doesn't care about other comedians. To my dad, I am the funniest thing in this country.
As it should be.
I'm the best TV host, radio host, MC. Then good thing is, I've maintained a very respectable brand outside there.
Right.
Because he's in the government. And he likes when he hears people saying, your son is an intelligent, clean. And he's like, yeah, unajua nani amesema, like, keep on doing you.
Yeah.
Kitambo he never used to. He's like, okay. You're still doing your comedy?
Right. Oh, bado unafanya.
Yes, that was
Unawachekesha watu.
Were you scared going it alone, as Maureen?
I was, initially. But I think also understanding, the more I've done it and the more I've been prepping for this moment and for moments like this, the more I realize, like, this is just my purpose. I'm meant to do this. You know how you're meant to be, Dr. Feneke?
Yes.
You're meant to be. You know it in your heart.
Deep down,
in your
you
soul.
can take that away
You
from
can't
me.
deny it, and you can try other paths and you can do other things, but it'll always be rocky and it'll always shake. But when you align yourself, all of a sudden, I don't know whether you've realized that in life, all of a sudden things just,
All things have been flowing for
you know?
me, yes.
And when I really sat in it and said, this is what I really truly want to do, why am I denying myself what I really want to do? And why would I deny myself coming back to a country that I love so much and that was so good to me when I was singing for them before, you know? And I'm like, let's do it. And once I actually like sat and decided, you know that day one or one day, when I came to day one and I'm like,
We're
today's
doing
the day.
this.
It's just streamlining.
Gosh.
And I'm like, okay.
So the songs you're singing right now, because you guys, at that time, there were party songs that you guys gave us, and there were love songs. So where is Maureen heading? Where's her inspiration behind the songs that we're going to be hearing from her?
Yeah, so I'm always going to sing about life, love, and responsibility. Elani did that as well. Even if we're partying, but like, relax.
Moderation.
Yeah, relax. So it's always going to be like that because we were just singing what was genuinely our personalities and who
The
we are
lives that you were that time.
as people. Yeah, of course, in the 20s, there was a different sort of like meaning to what love is even, right? You start to live your life and you realize, like,
So now
life
there's
is
more
not-
content in the
there's
song.
content,
because
yeah.
You've lived the
Yeah,
process.
exactly. Now you've lived real life. You know, sometimes when we were singing also in the 20s, we're like, let's sing a heartbreak song. You don't even know what that is.
So you Mezipitia.
No, of course, you know.
You
but
don't look like.
You know, it's because I smile.
Let me ask.
It's 'cause I
Have
smile.
you been dumped even?
I have been. Have I been dumped? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know, probably.
Wow, look at how bougie you are. You wouldn't even know if you've been
No,
dumped
but of
before.
course I have. Let me tell you, I feel my emotions very strongly. So let me tell you when I even remember, sorry, I'm like, how could I even have forgotten? You see, I forgot because, you know, when things are so bad, you put them in the recesses of your mind. I remember a breakup. I think it was early 20s. It was just before Elani, like, started, like before our first song. We had recorded the album, but we hadn't released anything. And I went through a breakup, and I remember crying in my mom's house, day after day. I was crying for days of Feneke.
How many
I was
days?
sad. Okay, maybe like 3. But
You
like
cried for 3 days?
I did. I cried for 3 days.
Like, it's 6 in the morning. Where are we?
No. You know, you just cry for a few hours every day. You just find yourself, you know. Anyway, so at some point, my mom came to my room and said, by the way, enough.
Listen.
Yeah.
Ciao, bougie.
Enough is enough. You've cried. You cry, and then you let it go. There has
Did
to
she
be-
know it was a heartbreak?
Yes. I was sad. I'm like, why didn't he love me? Why didn't he want me? My mom is like, all right, enough is enough. Day 3 is sufficient. We move. He's just a boy. I was like, oh gosh, okay, sorry.
So what did you do to heal?
First of all, you know, when you're told to style up, first you style up, then you know.
My broken heart.
But also sometimes it also takes someone telling you,
Really?
really, exactly.
That bar is low.
Exactly, and then you sit in it, you're like, oh, really? And that was pretty much, I just needed a little kick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has he ever tried contacting you ever since later on? I mean, you made it, became a superstar and all. Is it like, hey, stranger, I love cuckoo?
No,
Was
thankfully
it about
not.
me? Was your verse about me?
Thankfully not. No.
Will him block?
Mimi, you know, I don't even think we could block people at that time. Like, could we block?
Are you a blocker
I was
now?
blocking. I'm not a blocker, but I have very good boundaries. So I'm not going to block you necessarily. If you keep, I mean, also, the thing is we're in the public eye. So there are going to be people you block because they shouldn't have your contacts in the first place and they're really
Insist.
in it, those ones you're going to have to block, right? You have to. But generally, I should hope that I'll communicate clearly if I'm like, if your advances or just even just a conversation is not welcome. I mean, I'll tell you.
I'm
you
not
know?
interested in
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
And then-
get what I mean, Avril was telling us, I mean, she can't stop. Her DMs are full of Gen Zs.
Are they?
Do you get the same?
Oh, maybe. Well, maybe when my song is out there nicely, maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. So far, I'm doing well. I'm all right. I
You're
think because
good.
we've been quiet for some time,
Yeah.
so it's gentle. There's like queries and stuff, but not it's not that filled with.
This is a black guy akina Sanaipe and akina Avril
Really?
be okone, hey,
Oh
I
my.
know you like my mom, but yo, I don't mind. Like, hey, cool down.
Wow.
What the hell are you guys drinking?
Hey.
Whatever fruits you guys are kulai.
But anyway, you know, maybe let's see. Let's see how it
But
goes.
let's see.
I'll tell you.
Would you date a younger guy?
In about 6 months, I'll let you know.
Would you date a younger guy?
You know now. What are you asking?
I'm just saying. No, if you were today, would you?
I'm like, I thought we were here talking about songs.
Okay, well, let's
and-
get out of the song. So we talk about responsibility.
Yes, love and life and responsibility.
You
And my
become
mom.
responsible for your small boyfriend.
But to each his own, you know, like, and it's to each her own. If that's what you like, that's what you like.
Hold it. We're going to break. Ladies and gentlemen, live on Dr. Finite Night of this beautiful Wednesday night. My name is the Eagle himself. We will see you after the short break. My goodness.